In this mirror, I see tears, blood, sweat, fear that I ain't enough peers looking for the flaws. Here, is it what was thought? Maybe they plotting on here and wishing death on me, but couldn't beat a Paul Bear. So they bear witness. I'm a hand on my business, got my hand on this vision, the mission to make a difference. The kitchen ain't hot as I am, and I do the dishes. Do it, I built a bridge that bring my fruit to fruition. Once I started, I finished. No matter how long I fall, the truth be said, I go. I know you probably don't really know me yet. So I go inside, don't push it out. I built the bomb and I'm taking to put it down already. I didn't have preparation. Why you think I'm impatient? Instead of sitting here waiting to have my feet on the pavement, I'ma saving them days that you were gazed in amazement. Later remember the same conversation, cause we keep on grinding. And I'm saying that's no matter what life pitch batter up. We keep on thriving. If you started from the bottom, it don't matter cause you got it, oh yeah. We keep on climbing.
What's up, Critique Crew? It is Key, and it is Winsome Wednesday, y'all. Okay, now last Wednesday we just started talking about popularity and purpose, right? We were talking about last week, not confusing the two. Don't confuse popularity with purpose. And so this week I want to talk to you a little bit about, what popularity does versus what purpose does. Because in order to not confuse the two, we need to know what each does. What does popularity do in situations? What does being popular, what does purpose do in situations? And so let's just talk about that, because I feel like at this season, at this time, we have been in Corona season. Okay, we still in Corona season. We still trying to come out of Corona season. And through that, a lot of us as business owners, and as a people, we've had to redefine our normal, our lives, how we do things, how we respond to things, how we deal with people. Like, it's been a whole big change. It's been a shift in the earth. And in that shift, we're trying to re-figure out what our place was. If we thought that we knew what our place was, now we have to rethink that. And if we didn't know what our place was, we really don't know what it is right now. Or we at a great place where we're vulnerable with a lot more other vulnerable people to figure out our new place together. So we want to know, are we going to be a popular? Are we going with the popular vote? Or are we walking in purpose? And so let's look at, guys, the difference of popularity versus a person who is seeking popularity versus a person who is seeking purpose. So to be popular means saying yes to things that you really want to say no to. Popularity wants to please. A popular person doesn't want to disappoint anyone. They're people pleasers. I used to be a people pleaser, and I didn't know it was because I was seeking popularity in a certain issue. I mean, we could call it ego, we can call it pride, but popularity rings true in all of those realms with all of those different ingredients. Like, to be popular means like we want to be liked all the time. We don't want to disappoint. And to be popular, we know that disappointment comes at a higher cost, because when you spread yourself that thin, when you are there for everybody, when you are the popular girl in school, when you are the popular guy in school, when you mess up, when you do something that is against the popular vote, then the devastation and your ability to stand up through that is enormous. I have been tried and burned at the stake. I have been, just wrongfully accused and just poorly mistreated by friends and even some family members because of this very thing of me trying to be popular, me trying to be a people pleaser, me trying to do things that is going to benefit everybody, that's going to be please every single body. I want to please everybody in my family. I want to please every friend that I have. So I'm trying to do things according to what everybody needs. And then as soon as I stop and say, you know what, I got to be me in this, and me in this says I can't do this, I got to do this way, or I got to switch this up, I got to change it, then it becomes what? Unpopular. But that unpopular interaction allows me to begin to walk in purpose. Because a purposeful person understands the value in no. No, I cannot. No, I will not. No, I am not. How about that? I know that you thought that I was this type of person, but I'm now not walking for your popularity to get you your vote. I'm walking in purpose now, and walking in purpose means that I'm not equipped to do it that way anymore. And talk about ouch. Purpose is not only going to break the hearts of the popular votes, but it's also going to break your heart too, my heart too. To walk in the purpose of God breaks many, many hearts, but it also rebuilds. And it has restoration. Come on. Because see, the one thing about God, when we walking in purpose, we don't have to worry about when the popularity dies, when they fall off, when they don't like us no more, when they go away. When we walking in purpose, then that means that setback means that comeback is going to be stronger. That you are being removed because many more are coming. That negativity must flee so positivity can enter. When we walking in purpose, all things work together for good. But when we walking in popularity, you will hit the floor, you will hit the ground, you will sink, the ship will sink, and there is no comeback. There's no comeback in popularity. Purpose, on the other hand, oh, there's many, many comebacks. There's many transformation and much change, okay? That caterpillar, baby, go through stages. Come on. We turns into butterflies. Purpose gives us wings. Popularity is like heavy bricks. We sink, okay? Popularity wants to be liked by all and would compromise self-status, dignity, and in the worst case ever, they will sacrifice their soul. They will sacrifice their love for God. They will sacrifice who they are to be loved by man. In the worst case scenarios, if we're seeking popularity, we're in trouble. Trouble. This message, this video that I'm doing right now might not be popular, but I feel in my spirit that this is what God wants me to do. This is what he wants me to say. And I can only pray that you are the right person watching this video, that it inspires you, that it encourages you, and that you may call your sister, may call your cousin. You might text it. You might email it. You might share it on Facebook. You may feel inspired by it to say, you know what? Am I being popular, or am I walking in purpose? I don't want to be popular. Popularity is exhausting. I remember in high school, the cheerleaders, the popular girls. Now, I will say, like, I was not a popular girl in high school. However, I had a great personality, and so I was able to kind of move about, I think, okay. But I felt sorry for those cheerleaders, for those popular girls, because those were the ones who was pregnant first. Those were the ones who, when they start having sex with the basketball team, the cheerleaders having sex, the whole school knew their business. And they just felt some sort of type of way about it. The popularity, the popular people, it looked good, but it was the most saddest people, I feel, because they were under scrutiny. They were either just hard and cold as ice, or they were the most insecure people. And I was so thankful. I didn't want to be popular. And I was thankful I was like in the in-between. That means like I was cool with the popular kids and I was cool with the regular kids. Like I was just cool in between. Because that purpose. I wanted to, even in high school, I was always, y'all, like, I've been this person forever. She's heightened, yes. She's stronger, absolutely, because she's grown. But the core of me, the spirit of me, has always been the same. And I think one of the hardest things about purpose is that purpose has always been there. Popularity will leave. Popularity is going to leave you. What used to be popular is not going to be popular anymore. What used to get the boys is not going to get the boys anymore. Who used to get the girls is not going to get the girls anymore. What used to be the win is not going to be the win anymore. What used to get the attention, that gossiping, that lying, that backbiting, that shiftiness, that stuff that's not even going to keep the people. What's going to keep the people is self-respect. There's a lot of people out here in the world who don't know how to respect themselves because they've been trying to be popular. Popularity causes you to lose your self-respect. Purpose, you gain it back. You keep it. You ride it out. It never leaves you. Purpose never leaves you, even in your most disgusting situation. Purpose reveals your true nature in your true self, but popularity leaves you in the mud. Purpose knows to be used by God, you must be uncomfortable sometimes. That purpose makes some people uncomfortable because purpose carries the stamps of God. The light is so blinding that purpose causes us and those around us to rethink who we are, what we're doing, and how we're moving about this world. Do you want to be a person of purpose or a person of popularity? Do you want to be here lasting to infinity and beyond? Or do you want to be a temporary memory, a one-night stand, an easy lay, a one-hit wonder, someone that just a blunder in the night? Or do you want to be purpose? Do you want to leave your imprint, your footprint? You want to let your world, your neck of the woods know that you was here? Do you want to be that Jane or that Tarzan and saying, listen here, this life was good to me. I grew through this life. I learned through this life. I allowed my life to bless other people. I used my life for more than myself, but to be purposeful and deposit into somebody else's life. Are you a person of popularity? Are you just trying to be some easy person, surface, shallow, and insignificant? insignificant at the end of the day because you are not doing any good for anybody? Or are you a purpose person who want to glorify God, who want to shout out the rooftops that he is good to me and I must be good to you? You can't deny that I have to be good to you, that I have to bless you, that I have to deposit something in your life, because you have to remember me. My mama taught me in my life that be the person in the room that when you leave, people are looking for you. They're like, where'd she go? Where is Key at? Where'd she go? Because her presence is needed. She is needed in this room. And you only can be that person if you are that one who silently loves on everybody, that you ain't got to show up. All you got to do is love and be there and be good to people and see to whatever that you can be, to be yourself authentically. As long as I am myself authentically, any room that I step into, when I remove myself from that environment, you will know that I've been there, because the realness of who I am, the love that I have for God and that I must give off to you, you're going to feel it whether you want to or not, because I have purpose. I'm not trying to be popular with you. I'm not trying to get you to like me. I'm just going to only pray that God touches your heart to receive what we're doing over here. That's it, guys. That's Winsome Wednesday. We concluded the purpose. Next week, though, guys, we about to talk about some. Oh, my God. Next week. Be here for next Winsome Wednesday, guys, because I got a whole. We about to get diggity with this thing, because we about to dig and dive deep. But we're going to talk about procrastination. Y'all don't want to miss next week, baby. Procrastination. Yeah. It's the silent killer. We're going to talk about what's killing you next week. Love you guys. Bye.